Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This is the gladiatorial arena that is the Stadio Olimpico, for so long the symbol of Rome's grand sporting history. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Inter Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. To get them off and running. Well, would you believe that?
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Martinez, he's got away. Koulibaly. Mario Rui. Sambo Anguissa. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Fabian Ruiz. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Darmian. And it's Dzeko. Çalhanoğlu. Now, big chance! Goal! Inter!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Koulibaly. Inter Milan are already ahead, the perfect start.
Always, when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Zielinski. Mertens. Martinez. Chance to break. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but...
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Handanovic claims it. Koulibaly gets into the right position to intercept. Sambo Anguissa. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now it's Dzeko. He's played him through. He's one-on-one! He's had a shot! Zielinski. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lozano. Just brushed off the ball there. Perisic gets it back. And it's Dzeko. Lorenzo Insigne. He's put a stop to that. Martinez. Perisic. Perisic! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Sambo Anguissa. Well positioned to make that interception. Inter Milan have it back and they can go again. Çalhanoğlu drives it forward. Perisic has a hit! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Inter Milan get themselves a two-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Martinez. Gorgeous control there. The first half is done. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Inter Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. They're already back underway here. Brozovic. Çalhanoğlu. Perisic. Martinez. Çalhanoğlu. With a delicate ball.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Mario Rui hoists it forward. Napoli are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And here's Dzeko. Oh, really good feet from him. Insigne is fouled. Koulibaly cuts it out. Mertens. Frey has given away a free kick.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Dzeko. He's picked him out. Martinez. And Martinez! Mario Rui gets it away. Played out to the right. Can he deliver? And here's Çalhanoğlu! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Mario Rui goes long. It's a throw. It's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. And it's played forward. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Mario Rui goes looking. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. The referee's awarded a free kick. Politano with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Politano. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Inter Milan get it back again. Looking to break out here. And here's Mertens. It's a loose ball. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And it's Damian. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Dzeko. He's had a goal! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Inter Milan take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Perisic. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Sambo Anguissa plays it out to the wing. Keeps everyone guessing. Time to deliver. Aimed in towards the centre. Çalhanoğlu. Martinez gets into a dangerous position. Martinez. Dzeko. Damian. Tries lifting it. Shoots! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. And that is that. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Inter showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative.